Are we rolling? We're rolling in action. Hello, I am Carissa Dez.
I'm Prxtty Leon.
I'm Lil Indigo.
Yo, I'm Spades.
And we are here at the It Was All a Dream Music Festival. And you just performed. Wait, you're about to perform.
We just performed.
You just performed. Okay,
yeah.
How was that?
It was different. It was cool.
Oh.
Different how? Explain. Dude, Carissa. I mean, like, yeah.
I don't know, like, it was not in a bad way. It was cool, you know what I mean? We had a lot more people, you know what I'm saying? We did a lot of songs that were already released, a lot of songs that were actually unreleased on the album that we plan to have dropped next year. But it was actually first time performing those songs, so it was cool, yeah, to kind of bring those to light a little bit, you know what I mean? We're on this album for about 3.5 years now, so
Damn.
All right.
it's a work in progress, so we're definitely trying to, yeah.
Would you say that you're a perfectionist when it comes to your music? Is that why it took so long? Okay.
Not a bad thing at all.
gotta wrap me up like that.
You gotta hone your craft, man. That's
Sometimes good things
Each
take
stitch of the
time.
day. Yeah. That's
right.
Honestly, I think that's yeah.
How long have you been a musician in Portland for? Since you came out the womb.
Well, you know what I'm saying. I want to say I actually started popping out though like 5 years ago or so. I actually stay out in Washington, so I just kind of go back and forth. But I was born here, so it's just like it's home at the end of the day.
What part of Washington?
Vancouver.
Vancouver? Okay.
Shout out to Coov.
Shout out to Koski. It's close but crazy.
That's right. That's the Wild West, man.
Yeah, we somehow get you guys traffic
motherfuckers
here, but it's
I know.
Yeah. I want to say that I love your shoes. I actually love your sweater, the whole thing.
Thank you.
Where did you get your shoes from?
I got these out in Europe. This is actually from Europe. This is the
Globetrotter.
Trouts around in those boots.
But I'm actually not sure. I think the company's Moon Boot, but like I'm not sure like where or what, to be honest. Like I don't know how Europe runs their shit or whatever, but I had a couple pairs, you know what I mean?
How do you keep them so white?
Yeah, I try. I mean, I was like, a little bit like, I was like, I don't know. I think my awareness for my shoes is like heightened more than like anything else I pay attention to. Like I'll run into something first before I step my shoe into something. You know?
Lil Indigo stays 10 toes down. The moon boots doesn't matter, regardless of the shoe. Whatever capacity.
You know how we do it, man. We gotta keep the fist going.
Yeah. Like honestly, like you can be a great musician and everything, but the style just for me makes it, you know, like
That's true.
Yeah, it's that cherry on top. Yeah.
Yep.
I feel it.
Have you performed a lot in Portland?
Yeah, I think I actually started performing out in Portland. I think there's more venues and stuff out here, you know what I mean? And so, and just the local talent and everything, the attraction is just a little bit bigger. I kind of prefer performing out here, you know what I mean? The energy's still cool, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So, yeah, I don't know.
What kind of let's just snatch that shit. What kind of like you're saying it seems like you're kind of like getting your bearings a little bit with your new project, dropping it, performing, it's like you're getting your sea legs. You said this is a project that you've been working on for like 3 years, right? Something like so. Like what are your goals for like the distribution, and like what do you kind of want to see? What do you want to do with this project? Because like what's your end goal with like the trajectory of the project and stuff,
Our end goal is millions. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah.
Millions. I mean, but no matter what, if we can make a living, I think we could both agree on this. If we can make a living doing what we love as musicians and not have to work 9 to 5s, like I feel like I speak for both of us, and that's really our dream.
That's the fucking
so
goal.
like that's all we need.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That's the goal. Like doing something creative that you love and being able to make money from it. Like for me, that's making it. Like I don't have to be super rich, but that would be nice too. But yeah, just like being able to get by with doing something that you love to do is just amazing.
I remember when I fucking sold my first beat. Like, I was like,
Yeah, he's
I made it now.
it's like $50.
It's cool. You gotta start somewhere, and I think that's just kind of where the hype was. You know what I mean? And I know I started making music because I wanted to kind of, you know, put a new light out there, you know what I mean? Teach young kids and everything, like, you know, that they can do this too, you know what I mean? Like, you know, our world is naturally built through, you know, love, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, love is the highest vibration. So I want to be able to try to, you know, expand that and expand more minds around that topic and, you know, try to be able to touch as many souls as I can, you know what I mean? Be that inspiration, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like, you know, you have, you know, your genres, you know what I mean? You got your trap niggas, you got your, you know, you got your more melodics, you got, you know, different genres, whatever you want to put it at. But, you know, I don't really, you know, find a lot of people kind of doing this, but I feel like, you know, with us doing this, we're trying to reach this goal. I feel like, you know, that's definitely the end game when it comes to, you know, well, at least what I'm trying to do, besides, you know, just trying to make it a career naturally, you know what I'm saying? I want to be able to wake up as many minds as I can and, you know, try to come together.
What type of music would you say that you create? What genre?
Sheesh.
No label.
Oh God, I'm not really one on labels.
I get that a lot from Portland artists, and I like
cool.
that. Like,
Portland, that's like
yeah, I like a lot of you know, musicians who mix like punk or rock with like hip hop.
Totally.
Like, that's been what I've been into lately.
Yeah.
And they won't say that. They won't say, oh, it's a mix between this and that. They're just like, nah, I'm not nothing. It's just we just make whatever we make. So
I like that. It's a diversity too. Like I think I'm a huge fan of that kind of stuff too. I mean, if I really had to put, you know, a name to a face, I'd probably say more conscious hip hop, you know, conscious music, I guess, just to kind of put it that way, you know what I mean? Because we still try to keep the energy and the flavor from just like come from the hood and, you know, just like how we grew up and this and that. But then, you know, also trying to put, you know, the light through it, you know what I'm saying? Like there's more to life than, you know, what's on your phone, what's in the streets, what's in, you know, shit that you've had to grow up dealing with, you know what I'm saying? Like there's just way more to that.
yeah.
You know.
Do you feel like
No, you ask your question.
do you feel like your music is more therapeutic for you or for your fans, or is it kind of?
You know, I like to think both. You know what I mean? Like I have the same, you know, at least speaking for myself, I feel like I have the same energy when it comes to creating my music to, I guess, the feedback I get from the people when they hear it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I know it's 50-50, like, you know, I like making music for the art of it, you know what I'm saying? And like just getting in that zone. And, you know, I feel like, you know, when it comes to that moment, you know when a song's about to be good, you know when something's about to, you know, turn out well, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, it's always nice, you know, getting that same, you know, response back, you know what I mean? Because art, you know, art's a craft and it's personal, you know, you get vulnerable when it comes to art, regardless of what you're doing. And, you know what I mean? That's just, you know, it's being able to be okay being vulnerable, you know what I mean? Be able to grow from that. And, you know, I feel like I have a huge passion when it comes to being able to do something like that because I feel like that's what's going to matter at the end of the day, you know what I mean? When it comes to the lives that we're going to touch, you know what I mean? The people that we're going to inspire, whatever the case may be, I feel like that's where it kind of sits at, you know?
Yeah.
For sure.
Your legacy, you know, that's all you got at the end of the day is like your legacy. But I was gonna ask, like, created like from a like a collaborative perspective, like what's like I'm not familiar with either you artists. I'm glad I am now, but like what like it's clearly you all are on a collaborative effort and stuff, and like what's like both of y'all's creative process together. If you're doing anything, are you like a produce? Like what do you produce? Like do you produce? Like you know, tell us about your whole vibe. You know.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So the crazy thing about us, what I think makes us so special, is really he is more the perfectionist, and I'm more the like, boom, boom, boom. Let's get this shit out. Let's get shit popping. Let's kind of go. And so like, because I'm from Phoenix, I'm from here originally, but I went to Phoenix and like I did my music scene there, and then I came back here and we started doing our thing. And like I think it was a growing experience for both of us, being like he's more of like, let's do this and like let's make it perfect and everything, which is good, and like but also on the same time we want to get stuff out and like get our name known. And I feel like we both learn from each other, and like we're like this yin and yang that like really just fits together, and like it's such a beautiful thing.
That's really
and like I wouldn't want to do it with anyone else, like I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, yes sir. We love to hear. We love a good collaborative effort, you know.
Do you have any projects that you're excited about coming up in the near future?
Well, we got this collab album dropping that I'm really excited about. I don't know if we should give the name yet or not, but
Are we releasing here?
you know what? Yeah, I guess we can do it. It's called Indigo to Spades.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're excited about that one. It's my first actual collab album. We don't know the exact date yet, just because we had, I feel like with any kind of project, you got a few pushbacks and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the music scene, and I know we kind of took a break just to kind of do a bunch of shows and stuff like that. So I know, especially like after this show here, we're definitely going to try to dive back into it, just kind of finish it out. But we're definitely excited for that. So it's supposed to be like early next year. And then I know my man's here. He got a couple solo albums going on that are
A couple.
lit. Yes, yeah, no, legit.
I got some rock. I got some hip hop, both coming out.
Word, okay.
All right. And where can we follow you to keep up with what you're doing, your projects?
We are on all platforms, you know what I mean? So like music-wise, Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, whatever you guys prefer, you know what I'm saying? But you can
Lil Indigo you're Lil Indigo everywhere on all platforms?
Yeah, on all platforms.
Okay.
I think it's _ Lil Indigo on all platforms.
All right.
For sure. And then I think my man's over here.
I'm Spades with a $, but we also have our collab shit under Young Game.
Yeah.
On all platforms.
Young Game.
as well.
All right.
That's the collaborative group then? Like,
Yeah.
Okay, word.
Yeah,
okay,
Young
so
Games,
that is,
yeah.
Solo shit.
Yeah, okay, word. That's what I
Yeah.
was kind of, I was asking, like, like if you have like a name for that, and that's dope. That's hella dope.
No, yeah,
That's-
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk with us, and I can't wait to see what you have coming out in the near future.
Thank you. No, I appreciate you guys so much for the time.
Yeah,
This is
thank you so
awesome.
much.
Yeah. Ooh. That's all time space and everything. You're cool.
Thank you.
So much. Young gang. We have.
Hey.